So you had once said that God or Source is always within us or with us, and that when we don't feel Him, it's because we're not aligned or we're just not on His vibration.
Got your shield up.
Yeah.
Got your shield up.
So
This is an umbrella, by the way. An umbrella. Flimsy, but it keeps God out. It does.
And that made complete sense when I heard it. A lot of things clicked. And at times when I feel I'm not in alignment and I'm trying to get back, at times I'm looking for comfort as I get back. And my question is, at times I don't really know, like I want to talk to somebody. Like not pray, just chat, talk, discuss. And
Can't get there from there. Because anybody that you talk to from that place will just help you sustain the place that you're in.
Okay.
Doesn't that happen to you all the time? Who can I talk to? Who can I talk to?
Well,
Esther laughs. Every now and again, something will happen and she'll just want to talk to somebody and nobody is available because they're all in alignment. Nobody's there for me. They're all on the high flying disc. Nobody is there for me.
In the past, I had a definition of God that I would, dear God, please fix it. And then I realized that, that didn't work. We fix and work within ourselves.
Do we really need to have this conversation at this point of understanding?
Yeah, because
Really?
I don't know who to call on. I feel sometimes alone and I'm still looking for a label. And it's the one thing I'm just searching to help me get...
Well, it doesn't matter what you call all of this help. Our entire discussion today has been in wanting to help you to feel that place where you stand. One day, Esther was feeling particular appreciation for some things that Jerry had set into motion. And so she started with a feeling of appreciation for this and that and this and that. And then the momentum of that appreciation grew until she began feeling appreciation for everyone who had ever lived and all that they had added to where she was now standing. Mm-hmm. She began appreciating commerce and technology and industry and economy. In other words, she was on a true rampage of appreciation. But the most important thing that happened to her is that she felt herself standing at the point of this vortex of well-being as the receiver of all of that. And she didn't feel alone. She felt the reason for everything that had ever existed. You're not looking for someone to validate you. Your existence is validation enough. Mm-hmm. The fact that you exist, the fact that you are here is this extension of source energy. But no one else can validate you. No one else. We can hold you as our object of attention from our complete alignment, and that does not mean that you are going to receive it. And that loneliness that you feel, that feeling that you need or want someone to talk to, is the evidence that you are not allowing yourself to be the receiver of so much that is flowing to you. This is the piece that we really want you to hear. Because you are so focused upon is the reason that sometimes you feel alone. Now we'll clarify that. If no one had you in their sights of awareness, you wouldn't feel loneliness when you don't let it in. Can you hear that? So the very evidence of your loneliness is the indication of so much attention on you that you are not letting in that moment. And that human impulse to go to talk to somebody else who also feels lonely is wrong-headed, because now you just stand in a bigger, lonelier pile with more people. And the momentum of that just gets more and more and more until pretty soon you deprive yourself of more and more and more and more. You're demanding more, but you're depriving while you're demanding. You're depriving while you're efforting, you see.
Well, I wasn't planning on talking to somebody that felt like me. I was planning on talking to somebody like that we would call God, or there's you non-physical things, or is there like a hierarchy?
But as we talk to you, you're not going to get anybody who is higher than we are.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
And you still can't hear us. We can't clarify it enough. You can't get there from there. When you say, I need clarification of something that I don't understand, we can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and we do it all day, every day, and it feels wrong to you that we would be having this discussion with you right now when we have clarified endlessly for many, 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 many years, while the person in the chair rarely gets it, and people all over the world do. Because they're in a place of receiving it, you see. We just want you to stop arguing for your limitation of needing a clarification. Okay. And just accept that clarifications are coming constantly. You go, oh, now I get it. And it's usually not in the middle of a discussion like this. Life will bring you the clarification.
So the steps really are then not looking for the comfort from a thought or something, but going into myself to create that feeling again.
So you just gave us the best definition of unconditional love that could ever be offered. Not looking for the comfort of a change in a condition, not looking for the comfort of someone else putting it into words, not looking for the comfort of someone else knowing it, not looking for some condition to be different so that I can get it. Instead, accepting that right now I've got myself in a point of resistance, and going further is not going to be all that helpful. But I could take a walk, or I could pet my cat, or I could take a nap, and when I wake up I could start at an easier place. We want you to get to the place where you no longer say, I don't understand. We want you to get to the place where you say, understanding just comes constantly. Jerry's favorite phrase was, we're molding it into place. We're just molding it into place. That was his answer every time Esther pointed out something that wasn't the way she thought it should be. We're just molding it into place. Nothing's going wrong here. We're just molding it into place. Just wanting to soothe her point of attraction. We're just molding it into place. It takes all the sting out of it. But when someone says, you should be in a different place than you are, you need clarification. You better get this figured out, Missy. You better figure out what you're doing, and you better get yourself in a better place. Can't get there from there.
It just clicked.
You just cannot get there from there.
I just got it.
Yeah. 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 So, we don't want you to misunderstand what just happened, because it looked like she got the clarification that she was demanding. When what actually happened is she was readier for the clarification than she was at first willing to admit. This is a really good time for a segment of refreshment.